Think you're going to be arrested?
I have a court order on me, and I have the police after me. The police is always after me, and they want to arrest me. But I don't think the people of this country are going to let that happen. They are all surrounding me all the time, and even the TV station that I am talking to you now, they will be harassed soon after I leave here. Everyone is working in high risk. But I think the people of this country, I know that the people of this country wants to continue with democracy, so they are all out there and they are defending us.
Mr. Nasheed, you are playing a dangerous game. We have seen protests turn to violence in the last few days, not just in Mali, but in your stronghold in Adu as well. Your people, your party supporters stand accused of burning down more than a dozen police stations. If you do not do what the Americans, for example, ask and cooperate with the new President Waheed, you could turn this country into chaos.
Well, if I did cooperate with Waheed, this country will go down the drain immediately. The people of this country elected a leader, and that was me. I have been removed forcefully, and they want me back. But I'm saying, okay, let's have new elections and see where the people want, who the people want again. If I step aside, if I join the rebel government, the people of this country will lose faith. The international community must understand that to serve their interest, you first have to serve the interest of the people of the Maldives, and it is only through that you will be able to serve your own interest. You cannot ignore the people of the Maldives. They want democracy here. They want an election. They elected a leader, and their elected leader has been removed by force. Now, please tell me, I am saying that I did not resign voluntarily, and therefore that is reason enough. They want me back.
Well, we've been through that. Let us be clear about one thing. Are you categorically saying that you, and indeed your party, will not cooperate with President Waheed and will not join a national unity government? Something that...
This so-called national unity, what it is unifying is the previous order. It is not unifying the people of the Maldives. We cannot take part in a rebel government. We cannot be a unifying force for the unification of the old order. The people of this country rejected that. They rejected that through ballot. They rejected that through a free and fair election, our first free and fair election. And now again, when people take over power through any means, it doesn't mean that stability can come by joining with the rebels. No, that can't happen. This is totally impossible.
Can't happen. Okay, well that's clear enough. We've got your statement. It can't happen that you will join a national unity government. But
no, it's not a national unity government I'm suggesting. Steve, it's not a national unity government. The unification is only the unification of the old order. It has nothing to do with the vast majority of the people of the Maldives.
Well, you keep... let's just tease out this idea of the old order. You keep referring to the old order, and I suspect you believe that President Waheed is in some way operating under the instruction or with the association of the former President Gayoom.
Please have a look.
Many people don't understand one thing about your recent record in power. Hang on, why did you order the arrest of a senior judge in the criminal court without a warrant, without any sort of warrant or due process?
No.
Because he released one of your political opponents. Why did you do that?
No, he's not a political opponent. In November, the Judicial Services Commission, the Constitutional Commission to look at judges, they took disciplinary action against the judge, and they said the judge is not fit to sit on the bench. This is the Judicial Services Commission. November went, nothing happened. He was still sitting as a judge. December went, nothing happened. He was still sitting as a judge. And then January went, and nothing happened. So I had to act in the interest of, because the judiciary and the justice system, people were losing confidence in the judiciary and the justice system. Here was a judge where the Judicial Services Commission had said who is not fit to be a judge and who shouldn't sit on the bench, who was still sitting there and dishing out judgments. I had to act as the head of state. I had to defend the Constitution. I had to create confidence in the judiciary. And I will do it again.
If I may, I'm going to interrupt you there, because it seems to me this is the crux of the story of your demise as president of the Maldives, because of course we all remember...
I'm sorry, this is not the demise of the story. Stephen...
International prisoner of conscience, but here you were just a month ago ordering the arbitrary arrest of one of the Maldives' most senior judges, and that, to many people in your own country, flew in the face of your own record of principle.
No, exactly. This is very true. The old order, there was many things happening in the Maldives, Stephen. One was that the old order was hiding behind the judiciary. We have not been able to enact the judiciary, create a judiciary according to the new constitution. All the judges are handpicked by the former President Qayyum, and all these judges were still intact, and they were dishing out sentences according to how the old order wanted. The old order were hiding behind the judiciary. That was one thing. Another thing was powerful businessmen, as before, continuously kept on influencing the judiciary through corruption and through favors. We had to have an independent judiciary. This was one of the reasons why the people of the Maldives wanted a new constitution, was for fairness, for justice, to protect their human rights. And I, as the head of state, had to do it. And this was done according to the due process. Judicial Services Commission has taken the steps. They've said that the man is not fit to be a judge, so had to be removed, and no one did it. And it took 3 months, and I finally had to do it. And I'm again saying, Stephen, it had to be done, and I don't want to arrest anyone. He was nicely removed, and he was taken into a military installation. He was given access to a lawyer, human rights commissioner, and everyone was given access to him. Nothing happened to him. I just couldn't let him sit on the bench when the Judicial Services Commission has said so. This was not possible. Even if the police and the military, even if the police was unwilling to intervene and stop him.